Hey Zion, for the video update I'm pondering this week, just a brief little video. I want to touch on two things. And if you see me swiveling, I'm in my office and I've recorded this before and I'm moving like crazy. So if that happens, I apologize. I'm kind of like a little kid in a swivel chair today. But two things I wanted to touch base with you on. First is a shift in language that I've noticed, that I heard this week that I think is really meaningful and you might appreciate as well. We've talked a lot about and we've heard a lot about this idea of social distancing. And the argument I've heard is to shift from calling it social distancing to physical distancing. And I think that's meaningful because what we don't want to do is socially isolate ourselves and distance ourselves from other people. We don't want to be alone ourselves. We don't want to leave other people alone. There's a mental health crisis that this pandemic's bringing. We don't want to perpetuate that. But what we do want to do is maintain physical distancing. And so I wanted to share that with you as just maybe a different way to think about it that I find very valuable. The second thing I want to talk about is our day of prayer tonight. So it's Thursday, April 16th. We have our monthly day of prayer. And normally we would gather at the church from 7 to 8. But tonight we're going to be doing it online. Information went out this week in an email with a link to the Google Meet. I hope that we'll see you online. What we're going to do is we're going to gather and then we're going to pray for our church. We have a lot of needs in our church. We're going to be praying for those. And then we also want to pray for COVID-19, for this pandemic. And so we're going to be praying for our city, we'll be praying for our nation, and we'll be praying for our world. With that email that went out this week, we included a link to Compassion Canada's prayer guide. I thought it really lays it out in a very good way. There's so many different things you can pray for. And so I encourage you to find that link and then to be praying for those things. It's a really effective prayer guide. And for tonight as well, we have an email account that we've set up here at Zion. It's called prayer@zbcc.ca. And if you have prayer requests that you would like to have the people pray for tonight at the meeting, even if you're not able to attend yourself, please send the email. Only the pastors have access to it, and we'll be sure to lift that up in prayer. So if there's anything that you're wrestling through, if you have any fear and anxiety, anything at all, please send an email to there, and we'll be sure to lift that up tonight. So yeah, just two things about our language, about physical distancing, and the prayer meeting tonight. As always, I miss you. I look forward to when we can gather again, and I look forward to gathering, if that's the right word, online on Sunday. Carol will be giving us the sermon this weekend about the road to Emmaus. I'm looking forward to hear what God has put on our hearts. So thanks, Zion. I'll see you next week.